نتشرف الآن بكلمة الأستاذ الدكتور مايكل لايزندر عن جامعة فيينا. فليتفضل سيادته.
Honorable Chief Justice Mohammed Shawi, Egypt's Prosecutor General, Honorable Judges Ali Mukhtar and Mohammed Magid, Excellencies, dear distinguished ambassadors, and the Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs, our Egyptian distinguished guests, esteemed colleagues Noor Salem and Mohammed Badar, dear participants and in particular, dear students. It means a great pleasure and privilege to me being part of this wonderful excursion and having the chance to bring students from the University of Vienna to learn more about the outstanding Egyptian culture and legal system. As I learned, the Egyptian legal system serves as a role model for many other countries in the Arab world. So the impressive agenda and the insights provided during the next week will provide massive added value to our participants and contribute to a better mutual understanding. In the sense, and that was mentioned by Your Excellency before, of a comparative legal analysis and discourse. This is of utmost importance as we are facing difficult times. Polarization in international politics appears to be extremely high, while at the same time problems of a transnational character desperately ask for international approaches and solutions. Be it climate change, be it migratory flows, be it pandemics or trade politics, to mention just a few examples. We also face flagrant human rights violations worldwide. Currently, there seems to be more shadow than light. And finally, the territorial integrity and political independence of states is under attack, as it is the international legal order as such. Respect for public international law and the rule of law is tremendously declining. Disguised as pragmatic deals, we could end up in a world ruled by three superpowers. Something we know from ancient and medieval times. And the German lawyer Carl Schmitt, who gained a very doubtful reputation on the German Third Empire, called it the Großraumdenken, the theory of greater spaces, and that means comprehending the international order as being composed of empires and their vassal states, instead of the plurality of states with sovereign equality. The rule of non-intervention and also the prohibition of force would only apply among the empires, but no longer serve as guarantees for individual states. The very pillars of the peace order established by and under the UN Charter are shaken. In the last week, I had the chance and the pleasure to admire the temples, the statues, the obelisks and ruins of the ancient Egyptian culture of the pharaohs. We can only hope that in the near future, it will not be historians researching the ruins of the UN Charter. Accordingly, it's important to stress the fundamental role of the rule of law, of legal systems, and of lawyers serving as the high priests of the rule of law and justice. And we should also mention universities, where the minds, the skills, the education of future lawyers are shaped. Mutual interest, exchange, respectful dialogue, learning from each other, and finally, not seeing a counterpart as an enemy of an issue are crucial building blocks for an order, a just order that serves the interest of humanity as a whole. It was interesting to read how the Public Prosecutor's Office has been influenced by the French Marquis and also resembles understandings from common law traditions. Egypt itself is inspiring many other countries and bundling a mighty voice in international fora. Every institution is having its own responsibility, including universities where the young generation best case is prepared for challenges the future holds. Correspondingly, I have the honor to convey the warmest greetings on behalf of our Dean, Professor Britta Technik-Jud, to the organizers, the participants, and our Egyptian friends. Our Dean generously supported this project from the very beginning. She furthermore expresses her gratitude and sincere appreciation of our cooperation. On a timeline, we cannot compete with Egypt, but founded in 1365 and with more than 85,000 students, the University of Vienna is not only the oldest but also the largest university in the German-speaking world, offering 186 studies. It is also the largest and one of the leading universities in the world, and not that I overly trusted in international rankings. However, as law faculty, we are proud that we rank among the top 50 universities in Times Higher Education for 2025. Universities are the venues where the intellectual fight for the better argument takes place, where different, opposing, new views, opinions, and approaches can flourish, and where diversity is not seen as a curse, but as a blessing. That should inform international politics as well. Here we gather as experts, colleagues, students. It has been mentioned before, from Egypt, from Austria, from Germany, Poland, India, Turkey, and the United Kingdom. And that is a wonderful chance to debate, to argue, to listen, and even to make new friends. Obviously, we should not deny or negate differences. We should respect and even celebrate different emanations of cultures and traditions. A pluribus unum, in the best sense, does not request full harmonization or leveling, but agreeing on some core interests and values which unite us. One example of such a fundamental interest might be food. Obviously, I'm biased, and I can only hope that our European friends from the United Kingdom may pardon me saying that Austria is having excellent food. It's having one of the top cuisines in the world. And as I learned during my last 2 weeks in Austria, that in Egypt, that Egyptians love sweets and pastry, something I'm perfectly associated with. I'm happy that I brought as a gift and a souvenir from Austria some of our famous Mozartkugeln. I will give it to you later on. This is part of our culture, so to say. Due to time, let me finish and wishing us all an inspiring week with many fruitful and enriching insights. And I will take the chance to sincerely thank the organizers for offering such a wonderful program. Thank you very much indeed.